Hello, everybody. Welcome to another installment of Show to V with Mike G, the show of life, the show of Mezcal, Sotol, Mezante, Clande, Tequila, Ocho, Tomas Estes, John Garrett. Lots of great things in this episode. I wanted to take some time out today and talk about the San Antonio Cocktail Conference 2017. There will be some thinking via the seminars and those brilliant presenters, and some drinking via some wonderful happy hours and great festivities and nightlife in San Antonio during the conference. We've already talked about Jacob Greer's Aquavit class. We've talked about Eric Rosentreter's Rye class. And we talked about Lucas Filak's Tips of the Trade class. But here's some other great seminars, happy hours, and parties to check out during the San Antonio Cocktail Conference 2017. So the San Antonio Cocktail Conference begins this week. Some great things happening Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Classes and seminars don't start until Friday the 13th, finishing up on Saturday, January 14th. But I was looking at all these events. There's so many great things coming to San Antonio this week, and I needed a way to just dissect this, to create an easy-to-follow schedule. And so that's what I'm going to do. We're going to start with Thursday, January 12th. Pioneer Spirits is collaborating with the team at Blue Box from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. No RSVP required. It's called Remembering Bowie, an homage to the man, the legend, the icon himself, with drink specials with spirits including Bittermans, Wahaka Mezcal, Parse Rum, Koval Distillery, and Gin Mare. Again, no RSVP required, and there'll be some great cocktail specials on the menu. And as the ominous Friday the 13th is upon us, the seminars start to begin. If you are out and about doing the seminar thing, there's a class at the Embassy Suites Riverwalk downtown, $45 for the tickets. This is at 1 o'clock to 2:15. It is entitled The 5 W's of Drinking, brought to you by San Antonio's own Mr. Christopher Ware and Timothy Bryant. It's pretty simple, right? Us noble and inquisitive drinkers, why do we drink? When do we drink? Who do we drink with? What do we drink? And most importantly, during this conference, where? It's going to be a great chat. Sounds like something for everybody, and two great personalities at the helm. And from 3 o'clock to 4:15 p.m. at the Embassy Suites Riverwalk downtown, again, $45 for tickets. We have a great friend of the show, Mr. Rashid Barrett, and The Art of Pairing. This seminar provides insight into how flavors and food complement those found in cocktails. Angel's Envy tasting notes will be discussed, along with how to create cocktails using the Finnish bourbon to pair with various dishes. It's going to be delicious. Angel's Envy bourbon is delicious, and she is quite the guide to guide you through these tastings. And if you feel parched in the brain from all that incredibly luscious knowledge in the seminars, there is a tequila happy hour brought to you by Victory Wine Group. It is Friday, January 13th, downstairs at the Esquire Tavern from 5 to 7 p.m. So tequila's great. We already know that. Happy hours, that's great. But in present, you've got Tomas Estes from Tequila Ocho and Guillermo Sauza of Fortaleza sitting around having a drink with you. I mean, this is one of those kinds of situations. If you don't get a chance to check out their seminar on Saturday, go drink with the guys that crafted this stuff. There's great stories. There's great experiences. It's something you should definitely check out again at 5 to 7 p.m. downstairs at the Esquire Tavern on Friday, January 13th. And after sipping some amazing tequilas at the Esquire Tavern downstairs, how about an after party? Yeah, that's right. It gets really, really exciting during the conference. So much electricity in the air, so many fine spirits to be shared. And Martine, the honeysuckle liqueur produced here outside of Austin, Texas, presents After Dark, an evening of revelry with poets, artists, and complimentary cocktails and hors d'oeuvres. January 13th at The Last Word, 9 p.m. till midnight. Again, it is January 13th at The Last Word, 9 p.m. till midnight. I hear there's going to be a monkey, so you've got some poets, complimentary cocktails, hors d'oeuvres, and a monkey. Where the hell else are you going to get a monkey during the San Antonio Cocktail Conference? I don't really know. Here's one thing, however, please kindly RSVP for the event to Sarah, Sarah, at resplendenthospitality.com. Resplendent like you think it is, RESPLENDENT, hospitality.com. And let them know that you want to have some amazing honeysuckle liqueur cocktails. I will see you there. After a fine day of seminars talking about the W's of drinking, complimentary food pairings with Angel's Envy bourbon, you've got some tequila in you, you've got some Martine honeysuckle liqueur cocktails in you, you maybe got to play with the monkey. I don't know, I'm not trying to be suggestive, but day 2 of the seminars begin Saturday, January 14th. There's some amazing conversations and seminars to witness on this day. This is going to be tough. I've got 3 that I've picked out that you must attend if you can, but you're going to have to make some very, very difficult choices because one of them happens at exactly the same time, 3 p.m. But it looks like you are in the clear at 1 p.m. to 2:15 at the Embassy Suites, Riverwalk downtown. $55 for this class, Tequila from the Inside Out. You've got John Garrett, Guillermo Sauza, and Tomas Estes talking about tequila. I was talking to John just today about what is this seminar really going to share. You're talking about 2 titans of this industry, and the kinds of experiences and the kinds of things they have seen and tasted are unparalleled. It's definitely worth checking out this seminar. The description reads, "The road to old San Antonio ends at the San Antonio Cocktail Conference." This seminar is a very special conversation with Guillermo Sauza from Tequila Fortaleza and Tomas Estes from Tequila Ocho, exploring tequila as only they can do it, from the inside out. Yes, these are like fireside chats with Ernest Hemingway and John Huston. Not to exaggerate, but it could be a once-in-a-lifetime thing. These guys have had amazing careers, and it's really a great time to catch them this Saturday. After you wrap that amazing conversation with Mr. Sauza and Tomas Estes, you've got a few options. This is where it becomes really, really difficult. Are you interested in agave? Are you interested in gin and martinis? Well, here's a class for either one of those scenarios. So at 3 p.m. to 4:15 at the Embassy Suites Riverwalk downtown, tickets are $45. You have a class with Jason Cosmas and Simon Ford called The Martini and the Discerning Palate. This seminar will examine all of the possibilities for the most iconic cocktail since dry gin became fashionable, the martini. For both novice and seasoned bartenders, selecting the right vermouth for a martini can be elusive. This workshop demonstrates the differences in vermouth styles and which would pair well with different styles and garnishes. Through tasting, participants will have a chance to apply the vermouth into a cocktail at different proportions to show how even the slightest differences transform the cocktail. Sounds like an amazing chat about martinis. Who doesn't want to sip and discuss martinis at 3 p.m. on a Saturday? And also on Saturday, January 14th from 3 p.m. to 4:15, $45 for this class at the Geekdom Event Center. How not to create the next mezcal brand. The story of sustainable brand development. Some great people on this panel. I've talked to Ricardo Pico and developed a wonderful relation with Mr. Sotol himself, and also look so forward to chatting with Mr. Pedro Jimenez Gorilla about Mezante. Lots of great personalities and legends, and some people that are really shifting and shaping the narrative about agave and Sotol spirits. Here's a brief rundown of the class. This panel of 4 experts in the Mexican spirits industry will explore the current situation of mezcal, agave scarcity, and the huge gap between producers and brand owners. They will also share their thoughts on creating a responsible spirits brand. So there you have it. It's Saturday, January the 14th. You can chat with Simon Ford and Jason Cosmas about martinis and vermouth ratios, or you can go the agave way and discuss mezcal brand building with Ricardo Pico, Pedro Jimenez Gorilla, and more. So it's a very difficult decision. You figure it out as you want to, but now it's time to start talking about the happy hours. So back to downstairs at the Esquire Tavern on January 14th, 2017, the Saturday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Chairman's Reserve Happy Hour. This is a delicious rum. I hear it's new to Texas. I hear it is insanely delicate, full flavored, full body. There's going to be some great cocktails and a nice ship from Agave Spirits the night before. I guess these happy hours, it's time to diversify. So Saturday, January 14th marks the official close of the San Antonio Cocktail Conference 2017. And here are two really, really great events that are a good way to tip your hat and salute what was an amazing week of learning, sipping, and meeting great people. First, we have at Paramore Saturday, January 14th from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. The Wu-Tang Over Everything. Mr. DJ Paradise, aka Glenfiddich, David Allardyce, is going to be spinning some records. This is presented by Glenfiddich, Campari, William Grant & Sons, and features some guest bartenders, some great personalities coming into town to rock it with the Wu-Tang. You have Leo Oliver of ATX, Rich Hyder of Phoenix, and Stefan Mendez, of course, of Show de Vie fame and San Antonio. It's going to be a crazy party. I've been around when DJ Paradise has performed before, and I can guarantee you it's going to be an amazing time. And also on Saturday, January 14th, the closing party at The Last Word Gin and Juice Volume 2, brought to you by Mr. Travis Tober, Aviation Gin, The Last Word, and Sombra Mezcal. You've got some guest bartenders here as well. This is going to happen from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. all night, so it's a good opportunity to jump between Paramore and The Last Word, hear some Wu-Tang, drink some Glenfiddich, and head over to The Last Word to have some gin and tonics or just some mezcal. You've got Travis Tober of Austin, Texas, and beyond behind the stick, Andrew Olson of Kansas City, Missouri, and Joey Donahue of Dirty Jersey. I think this is going to be a pretty Dirty Jersey kind of night. Not sure what you guys think, but sounds like another great way to close out San Antonio Cocktail Conference 2017. And if you can get up in the morning after an amazing series of closing parties at Paramore and The Last Word, there is a bartender brunch at Barbaro from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Sunday, January 15th. It's also brought to you by Aviation Gin and Sombra Mezcal. They're going to give you what you need. You're going to get some coffee, some bites, and some additional booze just in case you didn't get your fix during the week. Just kindly RSVP to info@barbarosanantonio.com. Barbaro is B-A-R-B-A-R-O, sanantonio.com. Enjoy yourself some coffee, bites, and booze. So thanks everybody for listening to Show de Vie with Mike G. This is just my opinion. This is just my take on the kinds of great things you can do at San Antonio Cocktail Conference this year. There are so many other things out there. There's so many other great people in town sharing wonderful things. But just this week, be kind to each other. It's going to rain. Be careful. Be safe. And enjoy things responsibly. It's okay to hug, but just don't punch each other. It's not really worth it. So no matter which nugget of truth or knowledge you're looking to imbue this San Antonio Cocktail Conference week, or which new spirits you're really looking forward to trying and sipping with your friends, please keep dancing.